In other basketball news, Gilas Pilipinas got down to work right away after arriving in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia for the FIBA Asia Cup. Carlo Pamintuan gives us a look at the team's preparations as well as updates on Calvin Oftana and Junmar Fajardo's respective injuries in this report.
It was a 10-hour flight from Manila to Jeddah for Gilas Pilipinas men, but they did not waste any time as they're already hard at work here in Saudi Arabia in preparation for the 2025 FIBA Asia Cup. And to adjust to the time difference between the Philippines and Saudi Arabia, it's a late practice for Gilas Pilipinas this time around as it closely resembles when they will play their first game of the tournament against Chinese Taipei. For Gilas head coach Tim Cohn, it was important to get in a good practice in their first day in Jeddah to set the tone.
To be honest, the last window that we did, we wanted to make it as hard as we possibly could. Because once you figure that this is going to be hard, everything else is easy afterwards. So we were really intent on making that as hard as we could, and it was incredibly hard. But now we realize that getting here early, adjusting to the time, adjusting to the weather, having extra time to practice is really important for us. And we feel, I think, a lot better about ourselves this time around, and I think it'll show up in our game.
The practices were demanding but manageable in the Philippines, and the team is staying with the same pace, unlike their hectic schedule during the last qualifying window.
Well, yes, and partly that, and partly the fact that we got in this morning. We wanted to give the guys the whole day to recover from the flight, and but we don't want them, being up late at night. So we're trying to get home and get some food and get back to bed because we're going to get them up at 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. So that hopefully will standardize our time here and get us adjusted quickly.
Gilas Pilipinas continue to add details to the systems that they are running, with the assistant coaches getting their opportunities to chip in. After the tune-up game against Macau, there were questions in the readiness of Calvin Oftana due to injuries, but he gamely joined their first practice, much to the delight of Coach Tim Cohn.
He looks really good. I mean, he looks sprightly, he's jumping well, he's moving well. He looks really good, and so we're pleased to have him. We need that guy who's a lights-out shooter that other teams have to worry about. That helps us spread the floor for Justin and Junmar and others. Our concern right now really is Junmar, and he hasn't really been able to get into practice yet. We're not sure how much he's going to be able to contribute, but just his presence here, him walking on the court, already instills fear in the other team. So it's very important that he be here.
Every day, every moment we're here, let's remember why we're here, fellas. Huh? Remember why we're here. Together, 1, 2, 3.
From Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, Carlo Pamintuan.